Welcome to REFCOLD, India's virtual 2020 knowledge sharing session by Lehry Valves. Before we start, let me introduce myself. I am Hussain Abbas Lehry, Director Marketing and Product Development at Lehry Valves. I have done my bachelor's in science from the University of Mumbai. I, Hussain Lehry, joined Lehry Valves as an intern in 2009 and also head the product development portfolio in the company. Lehry Valves is a manufacturing company that has been a part of the industry for over 7 decades now, with offices in all major cities across India, with overseas offices in Sri Lanka, the Middle East and the USA. With 3 state-of-the-art manufacturing facilities, we are manufacturers and solution providers for valves used in temperature control, strainers with customizable mesh sizes, smart flow measurement instruments. We also service a wide array of industries, right from food production, pharmaceutical, automotive, aeronautical, oil and gas, and many more. We are known to be India's very few green and sustainable valve manufacturing companies best suited for chill water and hot water applications. We also produce high-grade resilient valves that are guaranteed to function under the direst situations, capable to handle the most aggressive liquids. We cater to a large audience such as builders, architects, design and costing consultants, contractors, and many OEM manufacturers who take advantage of our in-house design and R&D facilities to produce products that best suit to enhance the performance of their products. We boast a large variety of certifications, both national and international, approvals from local authorities like BIS, international approvals such as FM, UL, NSF and CE. Our products and services find application and widely benefit builders seeking green building certification for their projects, FDI companies and industries investing in the Indian commercial market with green building certifications to gain maximum LEED ratings for their investment. Also architects and HVAC consultants, FCU, AHU and chiller manufacturers through our constant innovation in new product development. We are a company with many firsts. For instance, we are the first Indian manufacturer to produce lead-free brass valves. We are the only Indian manufacturer to hold FM, UL, NSF and CE marking for a wide range of our valves. We are a company that took the first leap in setting up a fully automated AI-enabled valve experience studio in Asia so as to bring and visually witness the working of valves from behind the wall to the front. From behind the wall to the front. We also run multiple CSR campaigns because we believe in sharing and imparting knowledge to the field, and we constantly challenge ourselves to stay ahead of the curve. We are Lehry Valves, where flow and pressure meets quality. We'll be going through the basic types of valves manufactured by Lehry, used in HVAC piping systems. The wide array of options from manual to actuated, its basic advantages and disadvantages. HVAC valves are components without which we cannot control the flow in pipes. Valves are needed for every media, whether it is water, gas, air, or any other liquid. Valves would have also been needed for solids if they could have the ability to flow. Valves find this extensive use in HVAC. The basic components involved in an HVAC system are water chillers, water pumps, cooling towers, air handling units, and fan coil units, and all use valves at the inlet and outlet of their equipments to control the flow and optimize energy. Valves are available with a wide variety of bodies in various styles, materials, connections, and sizes. Selection is primarily dependent on the service conditions and task and the load characteristics of the application. The most common types are ball valves, butterfly valves, globe valves, and gate valves. Let me show in a brief the function, advantages, and disadvantages of most of these products. Let's start with the ball valve. Ball valves are a quick action valve that give a tight shutoff. The valve stem rotates a ball which consists of an opening. The ball opening can be positioned in the fully open or fully closed position, but must not be used to throttle flow, as any abrasive wear to the ball or seat will cause leakages when the valve is closed. Ball valves are considered high recovery valves, having a low pressure drop and a relatively high flow capacity. The general size available are from half an inch to 2 inches. They are low cost, having high flow capacities, high pressure and temperature withstanding capabilities, low leakage and maintenance, tight sealing with low torque, easy quarter turn operation, and are fairly easy to automate. Lehry produces ball valves in both ferrous and non-ferrous materials, right from brass, carbon steel, stainless steel, and are also with an extension stem of a minimum 80 to 100 millimeter, so that they can be easily insulated without causing damage to the insulation while operating. Limited throttling characteristics and prone to cavitation are a few disadvantages of these products. Next, I would like to talk about our butterfly valves. Lehry valves are pioneers in butterfly valve manufacturing, with MOCs varying from ductile iron, carbon steel, and stainless steel, with prime features like non-lug extended stem for trouble-free insulation and low torque operation. Let me share a brief on its design. Butterfly valves consist of a disc attached to a shaft with the bearings used to facilitate rotation. These are also considered high recovery valves, since only the disc obstructs the valve's flow path. The flow capacity are considerably high and the pressure drops across the valve is low. Butterfly valves are used for limited throttling where a tight shutoff is not required. When fully open, the butterfly valve creates very little turbulence or resistance to flow. They are most economical for large lines. In general, the size varies from 1.5 to 48 inches, although sizes are available up to 96 inches by various manufacturers. They are used in abundance and they are fairly low in cost and maintenance, and can handle high flow capacity and pose considerably low pressure drops. They, however, are not used to control the flow, as they are prone to cavitation at low flow rates and are unable to handle slurry applications. Another product by Lehry used for isolation in HVAC are soft-seated gate valves. They use linear type of stem motion for opening and closing of the valve. These valves are parallel or wedge-shaped discs that provide tight sealing. They are best suited for quick operation, non-throttling, and prevent fluid trapping in line. They are available in sizes ranging as small as 2 inches to specially fabricated valves exceeding 100 inch. A few advantages are high flow capacity, little resistance to flow, ability to cut through slurries, scale, and surface buildups, provide unobstructed flow path that not only provides high flow capacity but even allows slurry large objects like rocks and items that are routinely found in closed loop processes to safely pass through the valves. Globe valves, also called flow control valves, are mainly made from three designs: straight, angular, and oblique. For HVAC flow control application, Lehry only offers the oblique design flow control valve, also called the balancing valve. It consists of a movable disc type element and a stationary ring seat in a spherical body. The valve stem moves the plug relative to the valve seat. The globe plug can be at any position between fully open to fully closed to control flow through the valve. The plug and seat construction gives the valve good flow regulation character. When the valve is open, turbulent flow passes the seat and plug, resulting in a relatively high pressure drop and low valve recovery. Hence, modern HVAC systems use oblique design which overcome the high pressure drop inherent in globe valves or straight pattern globe valves. Oblique pattern design reduces the flow resistance of the globe valve to a minimum. The seat and stem are angled to approximately 45 degrees, what gives a straighter flow path and fully open and offers the least resistance to flow. They can be cracked open for long periods without severe erosion. They are best suited for control in linear or equal percentage applications. Precise flow regulation, frequent and wide throttling operation are a few advantages of the balancing valve. The general size available right from half an inch all the way up to 8 inches. Balancing valves are low recovery valves and are considered high coefficient of flow, low pressure drop impacting low pump capacities and system wear. They are more expensive than globe design balancing or straight pattern balancing valves. However, the efficiency and overall system performance guarantees an ROI much higher than a standard globe valve, reducing running costs and can produce savings of up to 40% in totality. So finally, I would like to reveal the flagship product of Lehry valves called the fan coil unit flushing bypass valve. It is named so because of its function, as the FCU are normally placed in the overhead ceilings and have to have a valve package to control and maintain the flow into and out from the coil. Generally, a two-way valve with a strainer and a control valve limiting the outflow is installed on the outlet. The general assembly of this is done by connecting individual valves and insulating separately along with the pipe. Hence, Lehry came up with a cost-effective solution to forge a complete valve body in a single package with flexible connections to easily connect to the FCU and fit directly inside the tray. This was made possible by using two three-way valves with inbuilt strainer and one two-way control valve or PICV on the outlet, with its very own insulation to prevent sweating and temperature loss. The product is very easy to operate and use and also provides indication of whether the valve is open or closed from the bottom without having to use a separate toolkit to operate or check the position of the valve. It also has its very own test ports to balance the FCU at any point with ease to perform backwash chemical dosing just by isolating the FCU from the main line and easily connecting to the test ports and performing maintenance. This is one of the most trusted and frequently used products by designers and specifiers and is available for FCU tonnage rating from 1 to 2.5 TR capacities. Users from hotels, hospitals and commercial establishments it offers the ease of control and maintenance to the facility and maintenance teams by saving them hours from managing leaking pipes and clogged false ceilings, maintaining the hygiene and integrity of the interior spaces. Now that we've seen the different types of valves used in chilled water air conditioning, Let's understand how they can be automatically operated. An actuated is a device that produces force to open or close the valve utilizing a power source. In manual operating, the source of power are usually the hand, a gear, or a pulley chain. Whenever automatic valves use electric, hydraulic, or pneumatic as a source of power. Basic operation or actuators turn valves to either fully open or fully closed positions, but modern actuators have much more advanced capabilities. They not only act as device for opening and closing valves, but also provide intermediate positions with high degree of accuracy. The most commonly used actuators in industry are the pneumatic and the electric actuators. Pneumatic actuators utilize an air signal from an external source to create an action via a solenoid. These are commonly available in two main forms, the piston actuators and diaphragm actuators. Their example, the smallest can deliver a few inch pounds of torque, where the largest are capable of producing an excess of millions of pounds of torque. Electric actuators are motor-driven devices that utilize an electrical input signal to generate a motor shaft rotation. This rotation is in turn translated by the unit's linkage into a linear motion, which drives the valve stem and plug assembly for flow modulation. The major difference between pneumatic and electric actuators is the speed of rotation. The two technologies are so different that one cannot be a drop-in replacement for the other. Each have inherent advantages and disadvantages. I would now like to share a brief insight on the basic material selection criteria. General service valves are specified with commonly found materials to match the pipe material. The standard materials are forged brass, bronze, used for smaller dia valves, cast iron, ductile iron, carbon steel, stainless steel, which normally match the pipe material. The construction is often guided primarily by the type of fluid, the service temperature, whether the valve will be subject to continuous flow or stagnation. Understanding the concentration of the material in the fluid is very important. Some organic materials that are not corrosive by themselves become so in the presence of water. Temperature also is an important factor in the choice of material because high temperature increases corrosion. At elevated temperatures, the pressure rating of the valve can be severely lowered due to deterioration of either metallic or non-metallic material properties. Brass and bronze materials are most commonly used for smaller sizes with screwed connection and possess very good anti-corrosion character in both stagnant and flow medium. Cast iron, ductile iron and carbon steel work well where flow is continuous, as stagnation causes the media to react with the metal and causing severe metal erosion. Stainless steel, again, based on the grade of the metal, show a fair performance character with a lower possibility to corrosion. A small hint: when unsure what media flows through the pipe, it is best to choose the valve material same as the material used in the pump casing or the impeller material, an easy way to make a safe decision on the valve material. I hope the information was useful. I would like to thank all viewers and participants for their support in attending this virtual expo. We have many such innovative product videos and technical seminars on our social media platforms. I welcome you all to visit our LinkedIn, Facebook and YouTube pages. Do subscribe to our page and keep updated on our latest content, and like and share if the content was helpful. That will help us create more such interesting content for you in the coming future. Please also visit our website at www.lehryvalves.com and follow our blog content and participate in the various blogs posted from time to time. Thank you.